My name is Juliana, and I am 24 years old. This story is based on a true incident that happened to my friend's wife, an incident she shared with me, one that still leaves a deep mark on my heart. She told me that 5 years had passed since her marriage, yet she had never gone back to her village. Every time the thought came up, something stopped her. Sometimes an excuse, sometimes responsibilities, and sometimes a strange fear she could never explain. Her heart simply didn't want to go. But this time she had no choice. Her sister was getting married and she had to be there. When she arrived at the village, it felt as if old memories had suddenly come alive. Relatives gathered around, familiar faces smiled, and the village buzzed with wedding excitement. The day passed quickly in preparations, laughter, and traditions. But that night, despite her exhaustion, sleep didn't come easily. A strange heaviness rested on her heart, as if an old wound had been disturbed. The next morning, she went out to meet relatives living nearby. The path was narrow and dusty, fields stretched on both sides, and children's laughter echoed in the distance. Suddenly, someone grabbed her shawl from behind. She froze. Her heart began to pound. When she turned around, she saw a beggar woman standing there, wearing filthy clothes, dry cracked lips, and tangled unkempt hair. Her appearance was shocking, but what truly shook her was the face. It was her. The same woman whose beauty had once been the pride of the entire village. The girl for whom young men had fallen hopelessly in love. The girl whose head had never been uncovered, whose modesty was once praised by all. And now she stood there as a beggar, detached from the world, stripped of dignity and identity. The beggar woman spoke softly. "Do you recognize me?" She couldn't answer. Words failed her. The woman looked toward the sky and said, "This is the result of that dark night." Then she revealed the truth, a truth that made her tremble. Years ago, on a pitch-dark night, a man from the village, someone respected, powerful, and outwardly honorable, had taken advantage of her helplessness. He made promises, begged for her silence, and swore protection. But when the truth threatened to surface, he denied everything. The village did not stand with the victim. Instead, fingers were pointed at her. Her character was questioned, her honor shattered. Doors were closed on her, and whispers followed her everywhere. Alone and broken, she left the village, but fate brought her back. Not as the girl she once was, but as a beggar standing in the same streets where she had lost everything. With tears in her eyes, the beggar woman said, "Worshippers of lust always wear masks. Society bows before them, and the victim is punished instead." Listening to this, my friend's wife felt tears stream down her face. At that moment, she understood why her heart had always feared returning to the village. Silently, she placed some money into the woman's hand and walked away, but her steps felt unbearably heavy. After returning to the city, she was no longer the same. That encounter had changed her forever. She made a silent promise to herself. She would never remain quiet again. Wherever she sensed injustice, she would speak up. Because silence is the greatest weapon of those who commit such crimes. This story does not truly end here. It leaves behind a question for all of us. Do we stand with the truth? Or do we lower our eyes before mass power? Dark nights only end when someone finds the courage to light a lamp.